Welcome to my channel A Plus Studio. And today I want to share with you how you can make a little bag. But not the bag itself, how to insert to the fabric the heavy zipper. It is important that you should use infusion as I used it. I put on top fabric, I split on half. Yes, just give an iron. And I put infusion, use iron and a cloth. Yes. And then I give it a press. Why I give it a press? You see the line in the middle of the fabric. Well, chalk, you can use it if you like. This is my method. This is how I am using the, without drawing. So you have to check the infusion must be tied on the fabric. Then, yes, iron. And then you split up. You put right side to the right side, half on half, and use iron. This is how you have the line of an iron. I love to work like that because I don't need to use chalk. It dries my skin. So maybe you don't have one, or you can use pencil also, or you can use any the other methods that you use to mark it, or a marker. But I prefer to work this way. Well, try, maybe you like it. So here I am taking a fabric that not so thin, a little bit, stronger, because when you are inserting this zipper, you need a stronger fabric. This zipper is upcycling. So I took the zipper, rip it out an outfit that I use, and I use fabric from an outfit. I kept the zipper because he's good, no stretchy fabric. Now, you iron the fabric of the zipper just for having straight edges. It's important because when you're laying down the zipper, you don't want it to be curvy and having waves. You want it to be straight. It will, you will have a work when you are making easy for you. So here I'm showing you how to make your work easy peasy, very, very easy. Plus, it's good exercise for you that you know that you can do it. And my instructions, it will be very easy work. Now, half of the, this is the line that I create. This is the half of the fabric. And we're using half of the zipper. It means where the zipper split, this is where we are lining on the fabric. You see line and the zipper. The teeth of the zipper needs to meet the half of the fabric. So this is how it goes. But of course, open the zipper. When you open the zipper, turn on the other side, on the inside. This is how we're going to do it. All the time use the edges of the zipper that they should peekaboo outside because you need those edges out, the otherwise the teeth of the machine might chew that up first, and second of all, you don't need so much inside because you need the zipper to close without the opening inside. So we need, this is the let's say like the end of the fabric, and here you go. I use a pin just to keep those zipper fabric together, that it shouldn't move. That I need to have a straight work. Now you're going in the sewing machine, you go 3 or 3.5 length of the sewing, yes, and of the stitch. And remember, I'm using regular foot because I don't need to use the zipper foot. It's important, many people don't have zipper foot, and it's alright. And you don't need to worry that you need to go the right side and left side. So concentrate that your stitch needs to be straight. The teeth need to be out of the outfit. And go slow. It's good exercise. See, I'm watching and I'm going easy peasy. Now I have this fabric and I call it my helper. First of all, when I'm sewing, I need something that holding the edges of the thread, and they won't run away from me, and I don't need to retread the needle of the machine. And second of all, well, the teeth of the sewing machine might chew up a little bit because this is beginning of the sewing. So this is my helper. It's always there. Look what I'm doing. I'm working slower, and when you're working slow, your stitching line will be straight and you will feel comfortable and you will want to go back to the working sewing projects and you will succeed. Don't worry about that. We're going little steady, and you see I am not rushing back and forth from the beginning, the reverse of the machine, don't forget that. And when I'm gonna go to the head of the zipper, I'm gonna do back and forth the stitch also. You see, we're going slow and steady. Use all of your fingers when you're sewing. Do not push fabric. Do not pull anything. Just let it lay flat. That's all. Hold it with your finger open as much as you can. Open on the sides. Give it access to the sewing machine. And we're giving reverse back and forth stitch. And I'm going back from the beginning to make another stitch on the other side. Here you go. See? Now you can watch my video. I have video on how using threads that nobody wants to use, or using and saving on expensive threads. So I have on my channel, you can go and search for that video. The video is interesting and you can use and reuse those threads that the old ones. I am greatest upcycler and I don't like to throw things away only if it's necessarily. The otherwise I like to use everything that I can use and reuse. This is the beginning of the stitch and this is how I'm saving me a thread. Now here I have two threads because the one thread it's too thin, so I have double thread on the top of the machine, so the needle has double thread because those threads, if they double, they won't rip. Going slow and steady. You see how straight I laying the zipper, and go as much as you can. Open with your finger, give an access as much as you can, and here is the end of it. Back and forth we're giving this stitch, and now I'm taking out of the machine. Go and roll the wheel of the machine, give access to the thread, do not pull it. you can rip the thread or you can break a needle even. So we want to be cautious on that. This is not new machine. This is older machine, and one of the famous designer gave me the present this machine that I'm working on years ago. So I keep the present. So here you go. You go as much as you can with your machine. Now we're going to go and use the shears or using the scissors as you call, and we're going to open the middle of the fabric. This is my helper, is always there. I'm not removing the helper till I'm done sewing. You know, it means that I'm finishing the stitches, then I'm removing my helper. It helps me a lot. So here I'm gonna use the open the fabric. You see, here you go. Everything is nice. Stitch. The machine gives the make stitches, and everything will work fine. So here I want to show you how I am cutting the fabric, and my method that I am cutting the fabric, either the table, the cutting table, or the method that you cutting on the machine. Always put the rib of the scissors on the table. Do not cut in the air because you need this straight line. You don't want to cut, you know, crooked, so you use the shears on the table, you know, laying one rib on the table of the shears, and this is how my opening is straight. Those tiny little ones, triangles, yes, triangle, you need to open, cut triangle. Don't go too deep because you don't want to cut too much. Here you go. Now when you're working with a zipper that has metal teeth, remember, you don't want to go under the sewing machine and break the needle because the sewing machine won't go through those, uh, you know, zippers that has metal teeth. So you have to be cautious. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to do my best. If you see that it's a metal teeth and they too close, so you can use either making sewing by hand or either using some kind of sewing glue that you can keep this triangle inside. I will go and give a little stitch, you know, but it doesn't have enough fabric, so I will go that way. It's comfortable going this way. I'm gonna go with the sewing machine. I'm gonna roll my sewing wheel one by one, very gentle. I'm not gonna use my pressure foot with my feet. I'm gonna use it, roll it, and see where the needle touch those zipper teeth, because I don't want to break my needle, you know, and I don't want damage. So now I'm using my right hand to moving the wheel of the machine. See, doesn't move. So I give a little space, I move a little bit under, and I see if it goes through. I go with my hand, not with my feet. It is important that you should do so. Then you can adjust after you're done. You can look for the solution, but for now we need to be very cautious. I'm giving you the idea how you can use the machine. This is the regular foot of the machine. I'm not changing for a zipper foot. You can use it and you can sew the fabric to the zipper and making nice looking work. Just go slow, don't run, nobody rushing you. Here I have full access to the fabric, and the zipper doesn't need to be open. Don't forget to give back and forth in the end. And then I'm going on the other side. Back and forth from the beginning. Yes. And I did already, and we continue sewing. Hold with your fingers. You see how this fabric lay flat and it doesn't stretch, so you have nice stitch. Here you go. Watch where the teeth of the zipper are, so you won't have problems to do the sewing. You can turn a little bit, at the corner before the teeth of the zipper. And I'm very cautious. I hope you didn't forget to sign up to my channel. Well, don't forget that you can write comments below. Don't forget, when you writing something or you signed up, you encouraging me to show you more. So I'm taking away my work and I'm using my right hand to move the wheel because I need a little bit longer the thread to cut from the project. Here I want to show you the finished work that I've done. Here you go. Here we check in the zipper. Here you go. Hello. Nice job. Don't worry, you will have this project done beautifully. Here you go. Well, I hope you like my video. I hope you didn't forget to put me likes, subscribe, and of course I see you next time. Bye.